Have you ever wondered what would happen if we kept digging deeper and deeper into the earth without stopping? If we went far below sea level, even deeper than the height of Mount Everest, what would we find hidden beneath our feet? Scientists have reached Mars, a planet nearly 340 million miles away from Earth. Yet, when it comes to digging into our own planet, humanity struggles to go beyond just 7.6 miles deep. The deepest hole ever drilled by humans reached only 12.26 kilometers, barely 2% of the distance to Earth's core. So why have we failed to dig any deeper? What terrifying force inside the Earth makes even the most advanced drilling machines surrender? In today's episode of Obsidian Files, we descend into the unknown depths of our planet, where mysterious secrets have remained hidden for billions of years. Let's begin our journey beneath the surface of the Earth. The layer we live on is called the Earth's crust, home to nearly 80% of all living creatures on the planet. Just 1 or 2 feet below the ground, you'll already find tunnels made by insects and rodents. At 6 feet deep, you reach the depth where humans are commonly buried. Go deeper, around 13 feet, and you enter ancient history itself. Because this is roughly where archaeologists discovered the tomb and treasures of the Egyptian king Tutankhamun, buried for over 3,000 years. Ancient Egyptians often buried their kings nearly 10 feet underground. At 20 feet deep, metal detectors can still locate hidden objects buried beneath the soil. And at 23 feet underground, you would find the famous hidden tunnels of the Vietnam War. Secret passageways used by Vietnamese soldiers for communication and surprise attacks against American forces. An incredible wartime strategy. As we continue descending, we reach 65 feet underground. Here lies the famous Paris Catacombs, a massive underground cemetery holding the remains of nearly 6 million people. During deadly epidemics in the 1700s and 1800s, Paris cemeteries became overcrowded, so the French government moved countless bodies into these underground chambers. And to this day, millions of skeletons still rest there in silence. At around 180 feet underground, we find something completely different. Underground urban farms in China, where crops are grown beneath the surface using artificial lighting. Even deeper, at around 328 feet underground, nuclear waste is stored safely away from humans and nature. And at 346 feet deep lies the deepest metro station on Earth, located in Kyiv, Ukraine. Every layer beneath the Earth seems to hide another story, another mystery, another example of human ingenuity. Now we descend into regions where very few humans have ever reached. At 400 feet on the ground, you can find some of the deepest tree roots on Earth. These roots belong to the African fig tree, capable of reaching astonishing depths in search of water. At 720 feet deep flows the Congo River, the deepest river on Earth, still puzzling scientists today. At around 950 feet underground lies the Seikan Tunnel in Japan, one of the deepest undersea train tunnels ever built, connecting 2 regions beneath the ocean floor. Beyond 1,000 feet underground, many nations built nuclear missile silos designed to survive surface explosions. Yet even at these depths, a nuclear detonation would still be catastrophic. At 1,403 feet below sea level lies the Dead Sea, the lowest exposed land point on Earth. At 2,300 feet underground is Chile's San Jose mine, where 33 miners were trapped for 69 days beneath collapsed rock. And even deeper lies the Krubera Cave, also known as Varanya Cave, the deepest natural cave ever discovered on Earth. Our journey continues to the Kolar goldfields in India, extending more than 10,500 feet underground. Mining here was incredibly dangerous and difficult. At nearly 12,000 feet deep, scientists discovered a strange life form, a tiny worm-like organism capable of surviving under extreme underground conditions. Then we arrive at the Mponeng Gold Mine in South Africa, the deepest mine on Earth, reaching more than 13,000 feet below the surface. Temperatures here can rise to nearly 150 degrees Fahrenheit. Working in such conditions is a constant battle against heat, pressure, and death itself. If someone accidentally fell from the top of the mine shaft, it would take nearly 30 seconds to hit the bottom. Now imagine this, 29,031 feet, the height of Mount Everest. If Mount Everest were dropped upside down into this trench, there would still be over a mile of empty space above it. But humanity's curiosity didn't stop there. Scientists eventually created the deepest artificial hole ever drilled into the Earth, the Kola Superdeep Borehole. Located in Russia, this project drilled more than 40,000 feet into the Earth's crust. But despite nearly a decade of drilling, scientists were forced to stop. Why? Because temperatures reached over 200 degrees Celsius. The heat became so extreme that drilling equipment could no longer function properly. Even humanity's deepest hole barely scratched the surface of our planet. Still, science has allowed us to estimate what lies beneath. To understand this hidden world, we first need to understand Earth's internal structure. Earth is generally divided into three major layers: the crust, the mantle, and the core. The core itself has two parts, the outer core and the inner core. The crust, where we live, is only about 5 to 70 kilometers thick. But beneath that lies the mantle, a gigantic, mysterious layer stretching nearly 2,900 kilometers deep. Scientists believe this region contains massive amounts of iron and nickel under unimaginable heat and pressure. The mantle is also divided into two sections. The upper mantle contains semi-molten rock, heated to temperatures between 1,000 and 3,000 degrees Celsius. Below that lies the lower mantle, where temperatures may exceed 5,000 degrees Celsius, nearly as hot as the surface of the sun. And yet, despite the intense heat, this region remains solid because of the crushing pressure from above. Deeper still lies Earth's core. This hidden layer generates Earth's magnetic field, an invisible shield that protects life from deadly solar radiation and cosmic storms. Without it, life on Earth might not exist at all. Scientists believe that molten metals rising from deep within the Earth eventually form many of the valuable minerals we mine today: iron, copper, nickel, gold, and silver, all forged under unimaginable pressure and heat deep inside the planet. And the most incredible part? Humans have only drilled around 12 kilometers into Earth's crust. Earth's center remains completely beyond our reach. Yet the hidden power deep beneath us continues protecting our planet every single day. If we drilled a straight tunnel through the Earth, starting from India, it would eventually emerge somewhere in the Pacific Ocean near Chile. A journey through nearly 12,000 kilometers of solid planet. A journey through time, pressure, darkness, and unimaginable energy. Beneath our feet lies an entire hidden world, filled with mysteries we still barely understand. But science continues pushing deeper, because somewhere inside these invisible layers may lie discoveries capable of changing humanity forever. And to uncover those mysteries together, stay connected with Obsidian Files. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss future documentaries exploring the unknown. Thanks for watching. Stay curious. Stay safe.